And as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. We're all set to bring you NBA action. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last 2 seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Here's Harden to the inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now, here's Simon. And the dunk by Brown.
Well, I'll tell you, Brown gets off the floor so easily.
Screen by Zubac. Harden has a wide open look. And it's Zubac with the extra effort. Zubac has got 7.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Kicks it out to Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
3 points.
And Leonard knows that corner 3 is an important shot in terms of spacing out the defense.
To the left side wing. Connects from three-point range. Boucher's got his second basket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And it's Beal in the corner. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Simons. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Harden. Still without a basket. Inside. And it's Leonard missing. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win season.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
So it's the Clippers now, after the basket by Boston. Here's Harden. No dice from the high post. Celtics on offense, trailing by 2. Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
What a move by Tatum, finishing strong at the rim.
Harden draws the double. Screen by Zubac. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Back to Simons. Here's Boucher. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
16. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And Queta gets it to go. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Basket good.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Beal with the steal. To the paint. Here's Jones. The rebound by Queta. Pass to Minot. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Now here's Harden. Still scoreless. And Lopez throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside Leonard. Down low. Back to Lopez. Boucher with the rebound. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And the basket by Hauser.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Batum. Shot clock at 6. Outside Leonard. Launches it. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Floats one up. And the layup good by Tatum. Tatum's got 5.
Masterful touch on the floater by Tatum, making a difficult shot look relatively easy.
And Lopez gets it to go. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Back to Dunn. Fires the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
And here's Leonard from 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. At the elbow, Batum. Outside Leonard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Batum's got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Celtics with the lead. To the middle. In the corner, it's Boucher. Stolen by Collins. And it's Dunn penetrating. Leonard, no luck. Offensively, John Collins' game is tailor-made for the modern NBA.
Well, it sure is, Kevin, and I've always admired John Collins' efficiency. You know, I mean, he can make threes. He can create his own shot both in the post and off the dribble facing up and make mid-range jumpers. He's a great offensive rebounder. He's a lob threat. Really not much John Collins can't do at a very high level.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well.
Back to Boucher. White drives in. That one good for 2. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Harden after the basket by Boston. Collins. Misses from short range. Brown with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Brown jams it in.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Harden on the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin?
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And Brown throws it down.
And guys, really no surprise to see Brown flourishing on offense. He is just fearless on that end.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The free throw drops for Zubac. And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
4 on the clock. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Substitution, number 11.
109 left in the third. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And this Clippers team, GA, hanging their hats on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a team of veterans who know how to play. Great coaching. And with Ivica Zubac patrolling the paint, it's been a winning recipe.
Down low. Kicks it out to Jones. .54 seconds left to play in the third. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Los Angeles shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. Stan, we know Brook Lopez is revered as a teammate for his contributions both on and off the floor.
Well, Kevin, I think that teammates very quickly pick up on guys who are unselfish both on and off the floor and care more about the team, the group, the community than their own accomplishments, and that becomes immediately obvious with Brook Lopez.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles making a switch here. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Substitution on the court.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Knocked away. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. From deep Harden, and we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Clippers ahead as they end the period on a 9-0 run.
46.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And so here are the Clippers. They lead by 1. Screen by Zubac. Kicks it out to Collins. Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, not what you'd call a volume shooter from 3, but Collins can hit.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
To the inside. Here's Collins. Pass to Beal. Shot clock at 2. Rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Back to White. Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. Over Collins. A nice shot by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, that's just great awareness on the part of Jason Tatum. He knew he had very little time.
And the dunk by Zubac. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Stolen by Harden. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Harden. There's a screen by Collins. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
With soft hands and great recognition, Collins is the ideal big for a pick and roll.
Now Brown shoots the 3. And down goes the three.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Harden with the hang time.
And you expect Harden to come through in big moments. Such a talented offensive player.
Boucher in the post. The screen from Brown. Cleared away by Leonard. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Harden outside. Driving inside. And the layup is off. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Brown. Oh, the slam dunk.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to one. Here's Brown. Outside Simons. He takes it in. Oh, the dunk.
A massive make by Simons, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
Now Zubac. Oh, one dunk after another.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Outside Brown. Outside Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Rebounded by Collins. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Beal. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Harden. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks.